Mm-hmm.
Yes, okay. Welcome to season 2, episode 5 of the Keeping It Real podcast. You guys, we are currently celebrating Black History Month. You know, we are shouting out strong Black leaders, not just Black leaders. We're talking about some strong Black leaders and also Black-owned businesses. So if you have a Black-owned business, or if you know someone that has made an impact in the community that you consider a strong Black leader, feel free to reach out to us on our Facebook, Keeping It Real, or our Instagram, Keeping It Real Posse. Or you can also email us the information, ktrpodcast@gmail.com, and we'll be sure to shout them out because we don't want to miss out on anybody that's making an impact in the world. Also, join our Patreon because we have some exclusive content coming out on February 8th that just came out. So make sure you guys go check that out because we started our Monday Motivation. And that's only exclusive for Patreon members. And it starts at $5. Come on. $5 a month is nothing. So make sure you guys go check that out. And also you guys get early access to our episodes. You guys get to watch us live before anyone else gets to watch. So that's a great opportunity that you guys get. Our patrons are watching live now. Like, I can see it coming in. But also hit that like button. Let's get those likes up. Because I tell you that today, you are in for a great episode. And you guys do not want to, don't pause it. Don't hit that like now. It just takes a few seconds to hit that like. Also, subscribe to our channel because we have some great people that are coming on, great guests that are coming on this season. As you guys see, we have a few guests already this season, but I'm telling you guys do not want to miss because we have some comedians, we have some teachers, we have some great Black entrepreneurs, we have some just people that you guys don't want to miss. So hit that subscribe button right now so you guys do not miss out. You guys, we have a very special guest. Man, I tell you guys, he is a Emmy-nominated musician from Akron, Ohio. Welcome to the show, Kofi B.
What's up, Jarvis, man? How you feeling?
Man, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great,
Yes, sir.
Man, I'm just, how they said, I'm too blessed to be stressed.
Oh, yeah, that's it, man. I'm glad that you had me on, man. I'm glad we can make this happen and everything, man.
Man, it's such an opportunity. And you guys, as I mentioned, that Kofi is from Akron, Ohio. Yes, my hometown.
That's
like, my home. Come on. When I seen Kofi, I said, we got to have him on the show. We got to support anybody from Akron, Ohio.
That's it, man.
But you guys, Kofi started and found his gift at a very young age. Probably, younger than most people find their gift. But if you want to just tell him, Kofi, what age did you discover your gift?
Yeah, man, I was 8 years old, and it was weird. My mom, she just randomly saw some advertisement for piano lessons. I remember when I was around that time, 8, 9 years old, I was kind of trying everything, man. I was doing like baseball. I was playing ball, basketball, and like karate, all types of stuff, man. And like I was good at some of it, and I wasn't good at other stuff. So my mom, she just saw advertisement for music. She said, "Hey, you want to give it a shot?" And I was like, "Yeah, I mean, I'll try it out." And I remember the first class I went to, man. I'll say like I hated it. It was a class full of a bunch of 5-year-olds and everything, and here I am, this big, tall, athletic 8-year-old. Playing basketball and everything. I'm like, this ain't for me. I'm not trying to be with these little kids right now, Mom, And I was like, I'm out. I'm done. I'm not doing this. As soon as I was about to leave, the piano teacher, she just pulled me aside and she said, Kofi, she looked at my hands. She's like, I see something in you. I don't know what it is, but I see something in you. Just stick with me. And instead of these group lessons, let's just take some private lessons and see what happens with that. So instead of the group classes, I did the private lessons with her. And I mean, wow, I went from beginner's books to advanced books within like maybe 2-3 months. And, fast forward 13 years later, here we are, man, 21, doing music full time. And this is my life.
Man, it's so crazy that, sometimes some people be like, hey, this is your gift. And you're like, nah, this ain't my gift. This ain't me. But, I'm being from the church, growing up in the church. I know a scripture that says your gift will make room for you.
Hey,
so
go.
a lot of us miss out on, a lot of us feel like, no, that's not my gift. But really, it's your gift. And you discover that music was your gift at that early age. Like, your teacher seen something in you that you may not have seen in yourself. But she said, Kofi, you got a gift that you need to share with the world.
Man, that's simple. And I think those words, we wouldn't be having them conversations if it wasn't for that moment. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's weird how small moments too are like the thing that really change our whole like trajectory. Like just little moments that you would never think of, you've never put thought to it. And those can be the things that actually make your life a completely different thing.
Man, a lot of people, they say what you miss a lot of shots that you don't take.
Mm-hmm.
A lot, and you guys probably like, well, that's just basketball. No, that's in life. You miss a lot of opportunities. You're like, no, if I go audition for this, I don't need the part or this and that, and you don't know.
Exactly.
That could be your calling. That could be your gift.
Man, it's important. Shooters shoot, man, just in general. So whatever it is, man, people got to go for it. And, you never know where it may lead you.
Right. Sometimes you make it, sometimes you miss it, but you get that ball and you keep on shooting.
Yep.
Shoot, that's all. Shoot your shot. But I feel like a lot of people feel like they want to be like everybody else. It's like, oh, I want to be the best. I want to be just like Beyonce. I want to be just like this person, just like, instead of being themselves. So what advice would you give those people that, they feel like they want to be better than everybody. They want to be just like these people, but they're like, they're not at that stage yet.
Oh man. Well, first of all, I wouldn't even look at it as saying I'm not on that stage or I'm not at that place yet. I mean, for me personally, I think everybody has a journey, man. Everybody has a thing that they do that makes them them. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has that individuality about them. And that's something you just can't take away. Like I look at my journey and going to a school like Berklee College of Music, you're surrounded around musicians and talented people all day, every day, man. Like some people are just amazing. Like there are tons of musicians that can just outplay me and whatever you want to call it, but they can't entertain like I can, or they can't get people off their feet like I can. They can't do the things that I can do, and likewise I can't do the things they do. I think everybody has a thing that makes them great, and I think sometimes it takes longer for some people to see it within themselves. And then also, just because it takes long don't mean that it can't happen for you quicker, though. I mean, I think that when you catch on to your passion, sometimes you work so hard to where your passion got to catch up with you. Like you got to keep now you pushing yourself so hard, and you're pushing the envelope for yourself. Now everybody else around you is like, oh man, I got to step my game up. Or now other people are like, well, I see you working, I can help in this way. I think everything works itself out, but it comes with that moment of sitting down, being true to yourself, and being like, hey, this is who I am. This is what I want to do, and this is how I have to do it.
Man, that's so great. And you guys, I figured out, I've been listening to Kofi for about a couple years now. But I'll tell you that the one video that hit me was his recent one that just came out. I think it was the 2021 Adam Music Awards. And he was playing that piano. And he said, ain't no party. And I said, ain't no party like the Holy Ghost party. He's like,
oh no,
Kofi party. I said, whoa, what? I said, wait, we're on a different level right now.
I never. You're the first person to ever tell me Holy Ghost party. Like I never even thought of something like that. And I grew up in church, but I don't know. I was thinking about Jesus though, just not like that.
He said, I wasn't really trying to go all the way in there, but I was trying.
Yeah, man, but that's my crew though. We get funky, man. We just. You call it, church or whatever. I mean, it all comes from the same place, man. It's like, everybody. It's a feeling, man. It's a feeling. I love playing with those guys.
It's great when you can surround yourself and connect with people that build a team with people that you love, you care about, you can work with. Because everybody can't work with everybody.
No, and You know, and the thing is, it's funny that you mentioned that, man. As I get older, and as I start to see more things and kind of be in the music business, if you want to call it, you know, it's just you see certain people just they act like they fit the script, but then you know, time has a great way of revealing things. You know, so I feel like even with stuff like that, having friends and being around certain people, just give it time, man. Give it time. That's my advice to anybody. I don't know. I just felt like I had to say that, man.
Man, that's powerful. That is definitely powerful. Like, ooh, yeah, there we go. But let's talk about how you became part of University of Akron at an early age. You know, at 15 years old.
Yeah,
Like,
man.
tell them about that.
You know, so what happened with that situation was I was 15, like about 14, 15, and I was about to transition from going from middle school to high school. And so initially my first choice of music school was going to be Firestone High School, so or Akron School of the Arts. And I remember I went to that audition and I was like doing the audition, but it was weird, man, because I was like calling out things that they were gonna do before they even did it. Like I knew, you know, we had to do certain types of exercises, and you know, I knew the note that they were gonna play before they played it, or just things like that, to where it just kind of showed me, and the teacher ended up looking at me like, oh, he's a little different, like, and I needed a challenge, you know, for lack of better words, and I felt like being there was gonna be a little too. It wasn't gonna give me the challenge that I needed per se. And so my brother was a student at the University of Akron, and he's somebody that always is super social. So he's a business guy. He knows how to talk himself in any room that he's in. And you know, he just was talking one day to the directors of the University of Akron, the music directors, that is. And he said, "Hey, I got this little brother. He can play piano, but he can't. You know, he can actually play. Like he's actually nice with it. You know, he has a great mind for music." And I ended up meeting the directors there, and you know, the rest is kind of history, man. I was like the youngest and first African American, you know, guy, or youngest African American pianist to be accepted into their program, and it was really cool, man.
Man, that's a great opportunity to have. You know, everybody don't get that opportunity, and be the first ever.
Yeah, man.
Like, okay, we have Black History Month, but you know, the first ever. Come on.
Yeah, man.
Like, you probably like, that ain't nothing, you know, but that's something.
I mean, I understand the importance of it. I think I don't look at it from me being the first. I look at it from me saying, all right, well, cool, who's next? You know, um, you got guys that are doing great things, and people not just in Akron, but just, you know, young people that I've met that I'm like, they're incredible. And I know I'm not that much older than them. I'm 21. I'm still growing. I'm just getting started for real. But it's just when you see that younger generation, or you see just people around you that are equally as creative, and they just don't have that person to be the fire starter for them. I take that responsibility extremely important. Like, you know, just with seeing friends and peers that are doing things now, knowing that, you know, I kind of played a part in it, from the idea of me working hard and them seeing an example of somebody working, you know, like that's the, if I'm inspiring the next generation, that's all that matters to me, man.
That's what it's all about. And while we're talking about awards, Kofi got so many awards. I'm like, I was like, man, like, he got more awards than I had when I was in school. But you guys, in 2018, Kofi B joined the rank with Anthony Anderson and Lauryn Hill.
Yeah, man.
Man, what's that? Axel? Who was?
Yeah, man. Axel. Yeah, it's just crazy how some of this stuff happens, man. I was you know, I competed. Basically, I went out there to San Antonio to compete nationally in this competition. I was representing the Akron branch of the NAACP. And you know, nobody from Akron had ever won. And that year, I was the first, or the only person from Ohio to win. Not the first. I know some other people that have won from Ohio, but like, to be from Akron and to win that, and also, you know, to be, like you said, in the ranks of people that have won, like Anthony Anderson, Jennifer Hudson, a ton of other, you know, people have even competed. Like Kanye competed and he lost. Like, it's a very competitive competition.
What?
You know what I'm saying? So it's one of them things where it's like, you have to. That competition is, I'm telling you, so basically, to explain it, it's a big competition where everything is kind of like diced down by region, and then they go to a national level. So basically, you compete at your city level or whatever, and then your regional level, and then, or your state level, and then your regional level, and then you go national. So all those different stages lead to this moment where you're literally in a competition where kids from all over the world are just like some of the most talented people you've ever met. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you get artists, musicians, all that. And so you got to bring it, It reminds me of when I was at the Apollo, like the same thing performing there. You have to bring it. You have to bring it. So I just took that responsibility and I made some history, I guess. First person from Akron, man. Only person from Ohio that year. It was a fun time.
Man. And y'all, he's gonna leave out. He left out some details. But he actually got the chance to meet Anthony Anderson.
I did meet him. He's cool. He's cool.
Like, what was that like? Tell people what that was like.
I don't know, man. I mean, meeting him it was really quick. I mean, we was walking in the same place. We were literally walking next to each other. Dude, I mean, he seems like a very cool dude. I mean, we didn't talk that long. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, me and him are cool like that. Nah, we literally was just walking from one like area of the convention thing to the next. But he's a solid guy, man, from the conversation I had with him. Cool guy. Cool moment, for real. It was a really cool moment.
Man. You guys, he act like, he's like, man, I never meet a celebrity, I'm cool, everybody don't get that opportunity to just walk past Anthony Anderson or somebody.
Very true. Yeah, no, listen, man, I get it. And I hate that that's how I come off too, like, this just happens all the time. It really isn't. But, I just know that at the end of the day, these are just people. I met them. I meet these people because music allows me to, be in those positions. But it's just like, they're just people at the end of the day, man. They put their shoes on the same way I do. Regular guys, man. But he was really cool. That was a cool moment, man, for not only myself, but for my family too.
Yeah, that's great. See, you guys, I got the opportunity to shake, to high five LeBron James. I didn't get the chance to talk to him. I got the high five. That's it. Get a T-shirt. That's it. So that's all I got. I can remember that. But I wish I could meet Anthony Anderson. Like, you know what? Can I get on Blackish? Can I get on the show?
Man, listen, they might need you. I don't know.
I can play anything. I'll play the cleanup guy or something. Like, just give me a butt. But yeah, that's so great. And you guys realize we're also in the middle of a pandemic.
Yeah.
And that has put a lot of people in like just the point where they just want to just like, wow, it's not the same. And Kofi had to go from being on stage all the time and getting engagement to virtual, and that's definitely not the same.
No, it's not, man. I mean, when I look at it, I love performing, man. I love entertaining. I love people, So it's that energy factor. It doesn't matter if I'm doing music or if I'm speaking in front of a crowd of 1,000 people, whatever. It doesn't matter. I miss people. So doing this whole virtual thing, me and the crew, we've done, I think, about 3 or 4 like full virtual shows, like fully produced and lights and all that stuff, camera crew and everything, sound guy. It's different, man. It's so different because it's just like you have to bring that energy from the jump. You have to like bring that entertainment to the camera right away because you got to engage the listener right away. But at the same time, man, it's been super fun. It's been super fun because it allows us to kind of dive deeper into the musicality of what we do. Usually when I'm doing a show or something, man, I got like a 20-30 person staff working with me. So there's so many different things because I'm the brainchild of the show, especially when I do stuff back home. I'm the engine. I'm the guy that makes sure that the head of this team does well. The head of my videography team does well. The sound guy, got to make sure he's cool and our relationship is great and the band's cool. Got to make sure the people that are selling my merchandise are cool. It's a lot of intangibles. So when you're not doing that stuff and you're focused just solely on the music, man, there's been no purer feeling than that, honestly, from a performance aspect. And I'm excited to see what comes from when this pandemic is kind of over and everybody's kind of back to doing the regular flow of things, man. It's going to be crazy, man. Music is going to be, I got a lot of things, man, that I'm just ready to give to the world, man. I can't wait for it. Man.
And you guys, he got the chance to work with, another local artist from Akron, Ohio. Darren Joy.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Man, they have done a couple things. I've seen, they're working on a few things that they're doing. And I'm just like, man,
Yeah, man, she's amazing, man. I've known Saren. Me and her, I grew up with her. You know, we took ballet class when I was 5 and she was 3. You know what I'm saying? So we've known each other for a long time. But she's amazing, man. She's a great vocalist, great writer, and I can't say enough great things about her. To be honest with you, man, she's amazing.
Man, do you have any upcoming shows coming out that you want to share with the listeners?
Upcoming shows, any type of virtual things? Right now, no. I have been focused right now on really just getting like videos on social media up though. So we're doing a lot of like creating like these 1-minute videos and trying to get those things popping to see if people gravitate, catch on to them. Just some quick entertaining clips for people. So be on the lookout for that. That's gonna be on my Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, all that stuff. At Kofi B Music, and other than that, that's pretty much it right now.
Man, make sure you guys go support him. Make sure you guys show your support. And I'm not just saying that because, like I said, I know I've talked a lot about Black history, but show your support all year long because this is a phenomenal, gifted guy from Akron, Ohio.
Thank you, man.
So make sure you guys show your support to him and follow him on all his social media links. They are all down in the descriptions below on Facebook and on all our listening platforms. Make sure you guys go follow. Also, make sure you guys follow us on our Facebook and Instagram. Like I said, Facebook is Keeping It Real. Instagram is Keeping It Real Pod. Also, check out our website, the KeepingItRealPodcast.com, where we share great news. We'll be uploading some merch on there pretty soon. We have switch vendors, but we're putting that back up on the website. So make sure you guys go check that out. Also, hit that. Let's get those likes up again. Let's get those likes up because this was a great episode. So get those likes up. Comment. Make sure you guys share your comments with us because Kofi would love to see your thoughts and want to know how he inspired you guys. Put a piano or a microphone in the comments. But don't just put the microphone and the piano. Please share your thoughts because we want to see it. We love seeing your guys' support and seeing our hearts all in the comments. So make sure you guys share that. And like I said, hit that subscribe button. Like I said, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Don't just close out the video. Hit that subscribe button. Hit it. Also, you guys will be back next week. I'm not going to share who the guests are. You guys follow us on our social media. You guys know who the guest is next week. So like I said, we will be back next week for another episode of Keeping It Real Podcast. And remember that a change starts with you.